He was a very skilled farmer. No, we're gonna. Okay, so we're not gonna. We might be able to come back to Sam later. Or I mean, we might be able to come back later, and it might still be Sam. It might go back to Stranger. That would be cool if we could start that quest over again. No big deal. So we have gotten our redstone minion. Redstone minion. Why is redstone minion important? Why does everybody talk about redstone minions? If we go to our collections and we go to mining and we go to redstone minions, you will notice that the first real thing it unlocks other than the redstone minion itself is the small accessory bag. And what the accessory bag is, and you'll notice here's the next one, the medium accessory bag. So it does kind of space itself out until probably, what, redstone 10? Yeah, and then it's all accessory bags. What is the accessory bag? The accessory bag is one of your bags that I do not have unlocked yet because I do not have redstone collection 2. But you can put accessories in it. If you've noticed a couple times, I've gone to the adventurer merchant, I think it is, in the hub, and they have accessories. It's this way. And these accessories reduces the damage taken by zombies by 5%, reduces the damage taken by skeletons by 5%. Like, for 500 coins, why would you not? Why would you not? But what's really crazy about these guys is if you come back here to the Thaumaturgist, that's the builder, not this guy, this guy. Sorry, it's I need to like make sure I know where everything is. So, Maxwell, unleash the power of your accessories! Accessories are magical pieces of gear. To truly harness your power, you need an accessory bag. Unlock it from the redstone collection. We'll talk after that. So what's going on there is that once you have the ability to put your accessories in your accessory bag, you're able to use them as stat points, right? So if I've got my Skyblock profile, right, I've got stats, right? I've got health, defense. This is an RPG. This is an MMORPG. So you can actually say, hey, I want to take and I want to change the power affix on my accessory bag, and I just realized that I am recording and not streaming, so I'm going to go ahead and start streaming. Damn, I'm so dumb. Alright, so more technical difficulties. And I even spammed that to the guild too. I was like, oh my god, hey guys, I'm gonna be on at 9 o'clock, and here I am half an hour late. I'm so dumb. Alright, anyway, welcome to the stream now. Again, just riddled with technical difficulties since I'm not smart at all. But basically what we're doing right now is we are working on slowly getting combat experience. And I'm gonna head back over to the... I say slowly. We're doing it quickly. We're doing it more quickly than, you know, most people would be able to do it. But essentially the conversation is focusing on, combat-wise anyways, focusing on one-shotting enemies. And, you know, if you can one-shot an enemy, you're effectively going to be able to gain experience quicker than if you're struggling and dying and, you know, just in generally not being efficient about it. So I'm only getting 6 and 7 experience at a time right now, but I'm not having to slow down to heal, right? That's a big one. That's a big one that you learn from sort of other games and stuff like that, is that if you're out questing, if you're out grinding levels, and you're killing enemy after enemy after enemy, and you have to like stop and sit and drink or eat or, you know, if you can heal yourself, you know, maybe your mana gets low then. Still, say something, some resource pool is low, and therefore you have to like stop and replenish it. Well, if you can one-tap enemies, that reduces the likelihood that they are going to attack you and reduce your health. Therefore, that is also going to reduce the likelihood that you have to stop and need to regain that pool, right? So like with the Lapis zombies, I could probably kill like 2 or 3 of them and get what, like 16, 17 experience? I'm not sure how much experience they give. We should actually be able to see it if we go to combat collections. No. Bestiary, skills, combat, bestiary, farming island. Oh man, they did a really good job with this. Lapis zombies, there we go. Please don't hit me. I'm trying to look and see how much experience I get from this guy. Nice. He was like, alright, I'll let you be. It does not say how much experience. There we go, there we go. So I will get 12. So I get double, right? And if it were quadruple or something like that, but I am not going half. I'm going less than half as fast. I think that's the. I know that sounds kind of goofy, but I'm going more than 200% speed here. Right, there are enough mobs in one area where farming these guys is gonna get me that 1,000 experience that I'm trying to get to right now faster than it would have if I'd have gone down there, right? And that's gonna help me. That's gonna buff me, and that's gonna make me stronger too. So there you go, combat 7. I'm dealing 28% more damage to mobs now, right? That's instead of 24, right? That's a 4% damage buff. 4% damage on 100 is 4. Like, you know, that adds up. That adds up fairly quickly. So you can see I got a little overwhelmed there, but because I'm able to one-shot these guys, I would have been melted if those were Lapis zombies. So sometimes it's like in racing games when you're doing a map that has a bunch of like twists and turns and winds. You gotta go slow to go fast. That's what they say. They say you gotta go slow to go fast. We might be gaining experience per mob slower right now, like less experience per mob. But the idea is that if I'm killing, you know, 4 or 5 times more mobs than I would be in the same time, and not having to slow down, like to heal and stuff like that. Yo, what's up? It's faster. It's just faster. It just is. And until I can one-tap Lapis zombies that I think have 250 health, and like armor, they've got a little bit of like resistance too, because their actual Lapis armor like counts for them or something. Not exactly sure what that stat is, but yeah, I'm at like 160 right now. We're not doing terrible, but yeah, the experience is definitely coming in quicker now than elsewhere. Not great. Dang, Zombie Villager 10. That went so fast. Wild. The change is crazy. So it used to be every 5 bestiary levels you got for something, you would get an extra bonus combat, like, experience bonus. And, it was to the point where when I was at, like, combat level 15, I started doing bestiary, and I was getting entire levels of combat from, like, bestiary upgrades. I think I got, like, emerald slimes to level 5, or something like that, and it ticked me over like 100,000 experience. All right, that's crazy. But it was designed poorly. The end of it was designed poorly because it's supposed to be an infinite grind if you want, and it just like it was not conducive to that. The gaps were so few and far between that it was like, why am I even worried about this? Why am I even bothered with this? So we're already a third of the way to 8, combat 8, I think it is, just by grinding these guys. Right, people focus on going to those other levels way too much. But I will say, you know what I'm doing? I'm being bad. I am being bad with my experience. Because at this point we are getting some diminishing returns on our experience levels, right? Once you get past like 30, you should always be using your experience up at 30. I didn't even notice that. Hello. Dude, he had a One Piece skin. Did he? No. I thought I saw the ring around his head was the Luffy straw hat. So, make sure that my stream is going. We'll mute that. Bing bing. Man. Just been having technical difficulty after technical difficulty. So we're gonna get past it though. We're gonna get into a rhythm, and I'm gonna start supplying you guys with consistent quality content. It's the goal. Let's deposit my 3,000 coins since I'm power. Engage in guild chat right now. So we already talked about Diana. We're not gonna fiddle with that anymore. Let's go back to you know, I'm thinking let's go back to the graveyard and start killing zombies. I'm looking at like the Reforge anvil right there, and I'm just like, I don't want to do some Reforges, but it's not really worth it on like Squire armor. I don't really feel like I'm gonna get that much. I would rather like enchant a nice sword. Man, it might be money time. It really might be money time. I'm still one-tapping zombies in the graveyard, and I'm still getting pretty decent experience rates, so maybe I'll just do that. Go enchant. Yeah, I hate wasting experience so much. Oh man, it's such a hard. Okay, we did just get a combat level. Let's see if we have the mercenary stuff available to us. Let's do a little bit of research before we commit to a decision. That's always an important thing. Yes, Rosetta. There it is. Combat skill 9. And we're almost there. Oh, you know what? We'll enchant the undead sword. We'll enchant the undead sword because that might get us zombie one taps. That might get us zombie one taps. And I think that using the undead sword is gonna be better than the mercenary sword. Maybe. There is cool furniture down there, but what I really want is the enchanting table. Can I buy it? Is this it? Is this? Yes. So that's 10,000 coins for that. 10,000 coins for the crafting table plus. Storage plus. Crafting table plus storage plus. I'm thinking, is it worth it for 20,000 coins? I think so. I think so. That's I mean, yeah, I could like go grab leather from a cow at the barn, but I don't know. I think we're past that. We're and you know what? I'm also gonna get a one of those candles. I'm gonna get one of the candles that so I think they're like 40,000. So let's pull out 60,000. Right? That's a lot. That's 60% of our money. It's a lot of money. But the tables, right? We'll use those, and it'll be nicer than having that the dumb stuff. I'm still learning carpentry. I learned the most when crafting enchanted items. Oh, brother, I did not know that. Learn the most when crafting enchanted items. Alright, thank you for that. And thank you for that. Oh, slash us. I'll put these down in... you know what? We'll just have this be our little hidey hole cave for now. I think I can place this real kind of obscure. Oh my god. I hate my life. Did it say that anywhere? It doesn't say that anywhere. It just lets you buy it like a moron. Alright. Tricked. Scammed. Rigged. Duped. I should be able to craft a accessory with that stuff pretty soon. What you got for me, buddy? We're coming along. That's good. More snowboarding. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Enchanted book, protection 4. And then we actually, yeah, I might stick around on my island for a little while just to mess with some of that stuff. Let's see what we got going on in the way of cobblestone. Probably organize our inventory here a little bit, since this is starting to look jank. Jank. Forgot how many minions I needed to have to upgrade for the next slot. And I think my next slot is my 10th slot. 8 more enchanted cobblestone. Let's make some enchanted cobblestone, which is 160 cobblestone. Nice. So we will start our inventory organization with the cobblestone. I say that. Yeah, I'm a, you know, I don't know what it is about me. I love collecting resources. I love having the resources rather than selling them and having to buy them back later, right? I don't know what in my mental mind is going on there, but dang, y'all, I did not realize how hungry I was. We might take a what time is it right now? We've been streaming for about an hour. We might take a break in an hour and make a little food and then come back, cause holy crap, I would just get some pizza rolls or something like that. Okay, I'm like really struggling with figuring out how I want to organize all this right now, because I don't really particularly want to spend too much time in inventory menus. Nobody really likes watching inventory management. That's not a fun game. Inventory management is not a fun game. Now it can add to a game. It can make a game more fun. A great example is Resident Evil 4. I'm not sure exactly which Resident Evil it is. I haven't played too many of them, but the idea is that there is a Resident Evil in which the inventory is kind of like a Tetris style. You have to take these different types of shaped. You know, your shotgun has a shape, your pistol has a shape, your ammo boxes have shapes. And if you take the time to like organize them a little bit in your inventory, make that just like, you know, you could save yourself some space in some interesting places. Really good mechanic. Really good inventory mechanic for a sort of survival horror game. Now in Minecraft, I think that would be tedious and awful, right? The fact that we can stack things up to 64, that's great, right? The Minecraft inventory system works for Minecraft. So I really think if you're talking about that stuff, if you're thinking about that stuff, this is interesting. Now the flesh, I'm trying to remember. You know, let's go ahead and use some of that flesh to make a zombie minion, maybe. And yeah, there's lots of minions that we can make. I'm slacking right now. I'm slack-a-lacking. Put the gravel in here. We put the gravel in the chest. What am I doing right now? I need that wood. There it is. Alright, we'll take one of these, even though we already had one of those set out. It's fine. Put these back in here for just a second. Grab these guys out. Chilling with this music. This is nice. Oh my goodness, how many does it take? There it is. 32 each. So 13 more minions until I get a unique one. I do want to just stick these guys in a chest, in their own chest, and leave them there and not bother them at all. Alright, let's go ahead and do the next one, which should be... Oh, hold on. Do I have the recipe for this? No. I believe I need lily pad like 7 for that. But we're gonna leave these guys over here. And the carrots and the potatoes. We're doing something with the flesh. We'll leave the eyes, those bones, yes, mushrooms, apples. That looks like all of the biological goods. Is that what I call them? Oh no, more biological goods. Alright, let's just do something like Jerry. Like Jerry and ice stuff. There's more string, there's some lily pads from when I fished for 6 seconds. Dang, presents. Glowy chum, that's a good sell, that's good to sell. Ink sacks. Let's put a sword together and make that zombie minion. I'm trying to analyze my entire inventory, and it's not going well. My thinky thoughts are not thinky thoughting. Voice cracked twice, I'm a grown man. What do I need rotten flesh for? What do I need it for? What do I need it for? What do I need it for? I think I should keep it for Slayer stuff because I need it for something like that. Something like that. Should be selling my sand, but I don't have my bazaar open yet. That should, you know what? That's really what we should be doing, is trying to get level 7. Scratching my foot right now. Sorry, all. Oh, I felt it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna leave the fish guy in here. I do want to keep that though, just for building. Ooh, caught a bronze blobfish. ×2. And he hates it. Season to Jerry. Oh man, that is so... It's not worth anything. It's worth a little bit though. Over here. Here. Don't do it, dude. I'm strong compared to you. Filled up quick, little buddy. My goodness. We're gonna sell some stuff. We're just gonna go sell some stuff. Where's me farming NPC? I will never use that. I will not. Do not want those. We're doing it big. Oh, I can't sell them. I gotta bazaar those. That's okay. That makes sense. God, I don't want to keep my sand. I don't know why. I'm so dumb. Yeah, Chloe Chum is what I really wanted, so. Is that it? Get those out of here. Get out of here, gold nuggets. I don't need you. Nice bait. That should be good. I'm gonna hang on to my runes. They're compounding your runes upwards is worth it. It's worth it. Gold ingot 3. Some more sand. See, there you go. I didn't even need this. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Thank you. So we are still trying to smelt the good stuff. How much did I need to upgrade the Iron Boy? 160. I do not have enough yet. We are close, so we are getting there. 512 jungle wood. Yeah, we're not quite there. Sheesh. Alright. Put our ice in here. Put our other presents in here. I'll stick the rune in this in here as well. Take this stuff off. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I really do want to be selling those to the bazaar. We're gonna hang on to those until I can offload them to the bazaar. It's my bread and butter right there. I mean, just a couple thousand, but you know, that's how you get started, right? Stack of this is 500. Stack of this is 2,000. I'd rather be going for stacks of flint. Yeah, you might be able to just zoom through this, but this is a little more engaging, right? You gotta think while you're doing it, and I'm not huge on mindless stuff like the garden. It's just not my. I mean, I'm gonna do it, right? Like, and I can power through it. I can get through it, but like, I do not enjoy sitting in the garden with like my hand on 3 buttons, right? That to me is not like a fun time. You know, at that point,